Inside Business with Lydia. This program enables entrepreneurs share business ideas and learn from each other on how best they can improve their businesses, as well as motivate and encourage other individuals to start up businesses of their own. After learning from business experts, financial experts, and entrepreneurs that we invite on the show, Inside Business with Lydia.
Welcome to Inside Business Talk Show with me, Lydia Nyirongo, a show that is aimed at promoting as well as encouraging entrepreneurship. We live in a society where some people have got different perceptions about business. Others say business is not meant for everyone. On today's second episode, we discuss are entrepreneurs born or made? And to help us highlight more on the matter, I am joined by the CEO of Business Matters, Mr. OSWARD SIMFUKWE. Welcome to the program, sir. It's an honor to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad and excited to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing excellently well. I don't know about you.
I'm fine, thank you so much. So, to start with, briefly tell us about yourself and what your enterprise is all about.
Okay, OSWARD SIMFUKWE, my name is, and I run a platform called Money Matters. This is a platform that is designed to help people know how to make money, manage money, and multiply money, because just making money is not enough. We have a lot of people that we are working, but they've lost it and there's nothing to show. So we teach you how to make money, manage money, and then multiply the money so that while you sleep, money can still be coming in. I'm also in full-time employment. I'm a customer relations officer at Care Service Center. I'm also running some other avenues. Okay,
so that's interesting. How do you balance your job and your business?
Balancing up my job and my business actually calls for a lot. It means I have time to dedicate to my job at the office, and also after that I've got my working hours. And that's where also things like having other people to do the job for you, when you get the money comes in, because you don't have to do everything in order for you to make the money. Most smart people, their monies are made by other people. You just have a system that helps to manage those things.
Okay, so what are some of the systems that help you to manage?
All right, so I have, on this platform, I have people that do consultancy, and they get to me, either they talk to any of the people I have, and then once that information is conveyed to me, then I will be able to get to them and schedule for a session that's off my working time. So I have a session with them. It can be an online session, it can be a physical session, and those services are actually paid for. That's my other avenue of income.
Alright, that's so interesting. So what drives you and what really motivated you to venture into this specific kind of business?
I think it's a pursuit for financial freedom. And one of the things, I did computer engineering as my ultimate course. I also did teaching methodology. I had a privilege to lecture at some point, but then I needed the financial independency, and those things were not able to meet that fact. And sometimes it would take you years for you to actually get the job that you're looking for, because there are no jobs. People stay like for 5 years, 7 years, but the question is, what will you do with the knowledge that was conveyed to you when you were in school? That's where now entrepreneurship comes in, and you have to find what you can do in the society, because some of the things that are highly paying don't even need people with papers.
Okay, so for how long has your business been in existence?
For Money Matters, it's 2 years now.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so 2 years is a long period of time. You know, I've come across some people who start up businesses today and give up along the way. So what are some of the things that, you know, you had put in place in order to reach this level?
Okay, when it comes to issues to do with business, one of the greatest key is sometimes you need to know if the business can finance itself, or you have to find other avenues that you use in order to finance that particular business or dream setup that you have. So if I have Money Matters, I'm working, and from my job I'm able to finance that other program. I also have some few side hustles like Sims photography, Sims ISO fashions. Those are the things that I was using to get the monies that were coming from there, and then I use it to set up such meetings like Money Matters. And from those we focus on building people, learn how they can manage finances, how they can use money to make money, and how sometimes you can do a business even without money. So we have people that we teach how they can start from scratch without any money. You just check what products are on the market, get photos, put them on your status, tell them, oh, you want this product, send the money. And once they send through the money, you use their money in order for, and that's how we got started. Even me personally, that's how I got started. It's just photos and bundles and a smartphone. So I was able to raise the capital enough, and I didn't stop there because I still needed more. So sometimes I just get in between the buyer and the seller, and I'm able to sell the product. So if I have mines that I supply working suits, so I don't stop those things. I just have people that I get those things from. So they'll tell me we need this, or I'll tell them this is what I'm having. I don't even do that business. I just get in between the seller and the buyer, and that brings in money. If on a faithful day I make a 4,500 just from such a deal. That's good money. It will sponsor my outmate business. So there are a lot of side hustles that literally have to. The problem is most people, when they start businesses, they forget about the side hustles that would help them finance that particular business. Because when you're starting up a business, sometimes it might not have enough money to support your business. So you need something to keep financing until it's stable and able to produce more, and you get moving.
Okay, so how has been your entrepreneurship journey been so far?
It's not been an easy one, especially at the start, because when most of us are starting up businesses, we have an outmate picture that we have friends to support us, we have family to support us, we will have certain people that we are opening the business up for. And it turns out that the people that you expected to support your business might not even be there to support your business. So what then do you get to do? Your focus changes. It's not just about them. It's now you find how you get in the market. Now you need to become a marketer, because at that time you need to find people that don't even want a product and convince them this is the best product for you. So at that time, starting up is never easy. But when you change your focus, your goal is you need the money, you need the financial freedom. And that's what you get to focus on. Okay,
so are the challenges that you have faced ever made you feel like entrepreneurship is just not for you?
I had felt like that and a number of times. For example, when I started Sims photography, I had the guys that were working for me and everything. I put in all the equipment and stuff. And later I realized they couldn't make the payments on time. They were collecting monies from, and that became an issue for me. It was very difficult for me to deal with it, to the point that I felt like maybe this isn't just meant for me. But in the actual sense, these are just phases of business, and I didn't have a good strategic plan on how I was going to encounter that. But after that, I realized, okay, sometimes you need to pay attention to small details and have them documented so that you'll definitely get around it. I've felt like that, and there are moments even now I'll feel like that, but the goal has changed. It's not about the challenge, it's about the results, and they're very satisfied. If I can take myself on a holiday because I did well this year, that's good enough. I have the motivation enough to face my tomorrow challenges.
Wow, that's interesting. So getting back to our topic, is entrepreneurship meant for everyone?
Is entrepreneurship meant for everybody? Anyone who needs financial freedom, it's up to them to make a decision to go in entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is about somebody setting up a business with the goal of it making profit. So when we talk about entrepreneurs, we are talking about people that have decided to set up a business in order for them to have profit. But the question is, who needs the money? Does everybody need the money? Everybody needs the money. And if everyone needs the money, the companies might not offer you the jobs. We have a lot of doctors that we are demonstrating. We have a lot of young people that want the government to give them jobs. But the government doesn't have those jobs. How many people have been graduated each year? How many people are coming from Lungus? How many universities and colleges do we have in a year? The question is, how much job opportunities do we have in the country? Not even 5% of it. That means people need to wake up to the core of getting into entrepreneurship. They need to look around their environment and check for a problem they can solve so that they have a cash flow. Because when we become entrepreneurs, we actually create the job opportunities. And we better our country. The country that has got more entrepreneurs, even the GDP changes. We will help set the country to a certain place, because we are doing something that is help generating money for our own country. I think for me, anyone who needs the money that they can be paid by the company needs to pursue the goal of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, that's so interesting, and I'm pretty sure that our guests are picking one or two things as well as taking note of what is being discussed here. So for one to venture into entrepreneurship, is it always that they need to raise money,
or it's something that one can start even without money? Because most of the most common challenge that people have is the issue of capital. So should money be an excuse for one not to start up a business?
Money should never be an excuse. The biggest challenge that people have is they want to start a business that need a lot of capital. Let me say I need $20,000 to start up a business. I can't. I don't have the money. I don't have the capacity. But I can start from somewhere. I can get to somebody, like the example I gave earlier, where I go to a shop, I get the photos and put them on my status, put them on Facebook. People will pay for those products. I'll use that money. That's capital. The problem is people only think money is the only capital. No. When it comes to business, money is not the only capital. We've got human resource. We've got different type of capitals that are needed in order for you to start a business. It's not always about money. Sometimes it's about the passion and the drive for you to make that money.
Wow, I love that point. It's about the passion and the drive. Okay, so tell us, how can people get in touch with you in case they want to purchase some of the goods and services that you offer?
Alright, so I've got a personal number that I use on my personal Facebook account at the moment, which is 0978 plus 26 0978 701344 plus 26 097 701344. Or follow me on my personal Facebook account, which is OSWARD SIMFUKWE. That's where you can definitely catch me on. You can drop me a WhatsApp text. I will still be able to respond and get through and help you transition from your current financial position to the next one, because we need to make assessment of where you are for us to tell you where you get to and how you actually get there.
Okay, so before I let you go, what's your advice to those people that feel entrepreneurship is not meant for them?
My simple advice to people that feel that entrepreneurship is not meant for them, the question is, do they have the sustainability in terms of income? Do they have the money they need? If they know the money they need, they don't have it, then they can go for entrepreneurship. You can just get started from anything. One of the simple things I advise people, mobile technicians, it's one of the most profitable type of job, and it needs nothing. You can learn on YouTube. You can go to somebody who does repair, and it's very profitable, especially around this time. But people want white-collar jobs that are actually not there. So get started. Use your passion. Find a problem you solve in the community. Money will naturally just get to love you. And before you know it, you'll be financially making progress.
Alright, thank you so much to our viewers as well as our listeners that have been following our program from our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, as well as our radio station, Adu News, all the way from Canada. Thank you so much. Do join us for yet another